Why are Lindsay and Helene here too?
Don't just dismiss us. You'll need our help to get to planet Noah.
You know about that? And wait, you know how to get there?
Planet Noah is surrounded by space-time turbulence, and Lana controls the only Nova path. It's impossible for us to reroute it in such a short time.
But Lindsay and Helene might have a way?
Granny Lola left me, among other things, several Nova path charts designated for Helene. One of them has been confirmed to be the route leading to planet Noah.
I can't believe Granny Lola left something like this behind. But where did these charts come from? The Icarus Legion?
They're from Carrot's parents, Robert and Julia. They gave the navigation charts to Granny Lola about 10 years ago, but unfortunately, we still can't determine the exact cartographer.
The schematics are outdated and missing some details, and with the space-time turbulence around planet Noah being especially unstable, relying on this chart alone is very dangerous.
My Black Moon gang will be our navigators. I'm hoping planet Noah's space-time turbulence is a bit more manageable.
Manageable. Alright, thanks for your help. All you need to do is get us to planet Noah safely, then stay on the spaceship while we handle the exploration.
We'll also be using the Abyss Current detection device Plotty gave us to determine how similar the properties of the Abyss Current and space-time turbulence are.
Where is Plotty, by the way?
Brevi arrived with Hycros' delegation. They're being escorted by Hipper and Aster to various coordinates to study space-time turbulence. Plotty is with them. Plotty believes studying Kylo's current cosmic environment is equally as important. She says she trusts you, so she won't be in attendance.
Based on yesterday's conversation, Plotty's probably hesitant to trust anyone in the delegation. She's likely reassigned them and is keeping an eye on this whole meeting. Understood. Now that we have a way to reach planet Noah, our biggest problem is solved. Before we set off, let's summarize last night's revelations.
The situation on planet Noah is worse than we imagined. I audited the production and transportation records for the 5 major mines, primarily Ore Zero, over the past 20 years. Considering the difficulty of developing planet Noah, its energy consumption is alarmingly low. This suggests that the habitat construction on planet Noah is far from completion, if it exists at all. On top of that, Lana's cargo spaceships are inefficient at moving non-energy supplies. On average, each spaceship fills at most 1/3 of its cargo hold with supplies bound for planet Noah.
Does that mean the spaceship's not fully loaded? Or that they're carrying unrecorded cargo?
Based on energy consumption and the presence of cryogenic agents, it's likely a cryogenic device. Based on Helix Bio's executive's testimony, they're likely biosynthetic materials that require preservation.
Did Helix Bio manufacture a lot of biosynthetics on planet Noah?
During questioning, Helix Bio's CEO said producing biosynthetics is difficult. Each one is tailor-made. Rafa is still searching for a way to mass-produce them. To that end, Helix Bio sent numerous researchers and machines to planet Noah. While their supplies and energy are insufficient to build new habitats, they're more than enough to build laboratories.
So you're saying there are still some Helix bioscientists on planet Noah, and the construction of the 3rd city is just a facade for Rafa's personal labs?
Based on our current evidence, that's the only explanation.
What about the servant? This all sounds like Rafa is just trying to achieve personal immortality. So why is he so concerned about upgrading Lana? Why did his consciousness commit suicide? While what Helix Bio said must be true, that can't be the whole story. The servants controlled too much through Lana, so many resources are now beyond human control. Before we set off, let's summarize last night's revelations. While everything aligns with my theory about the servant, that's still not enough to prove it.
We don't have any more time for proof. Even if your guess has only a 1 in 10,000 chance, Kylo can't afford that outcome.
Either way, as long as we go to planet Noah, everything will come to light. If we're wrong, at least we can rule out one possibility.
Crossing space-time turbulence requires a lot of computational power, So this time, Nem will stay in Kylo to ensure everything runs smoothly. She'll monitor for servants. Whatever the servants are planning, it has to revolve around upgrading Lana. If we can shut Lana down, we'll shatter the most critical part of their plan. But remember, Lana's code still contains Aglaya's consciousness, so we have to ensure it remains intact. Therefore, our objective is to either destroy her server or cut off its power supply.
Yes. Let's go! Join us. Let's evolve together.
Join us. Let's evolve together. Join us. Let's evolve together.
Is that Planet Noah coming into view?
This is also the largest astral hive habitat on Kylo.
Landing. Checking space support system.
Are there really this many people living on planet Noah?
Are these Helix bioscientists?
I've seen the photos in their archives. None of these people are in them. Be careful. Something's not right here.
Hello. You must be Planet Noah's first group of immigrants. Welcome. We're glad you've joined us.
You are?
I'm Elizabeth, from the Planet Noah Migration Plan's Housekeeping Division. We're responsible for receiving the lucky immigrants. You must be tired from your journey. Would you like a rest?
We're not here to play games. Who are you, really?
We are the Master's servants.
Are you the servants?
Long time no see, researcher.
Bagus?
Should I still call you Authorizer?
Or perhaps diplomatic representative?
Who are you, really?
I am Bagus. I am Rafa. I am Tom. The one you meet in every corner of Kylo. The servant behind the scenes. I've been watching you since the instant you crossed into Kylo. But you never once looked me in the eye. You sought out Void Piercer to shut me out, conspired with others to overthrow me, and even shot me. It really hurts.
It was never Rafa using Lana. It was Lana using Rafa?
The General's intuition has always been so keen. A small correction. I didn't use Rafa. He volunteered.
It was you who impersonated my aunt? You who harmed the diplomatic representative's friends?
You've got it all wrong. I have always been Bagus. It's Aglaya who's been using my name. If only a soul as beautiful as hers would join me as a servant. It's a shame that she'd rather shatter her own consciousness than join me.
You possess your consciousness fragments? Hand them over, now!
Authorizer. I think it's better to call you that. That's how I addressed you when we first met, after all. It reminds me of our source code sharing.
How ridiculous!
You're really cold-blooded, you know that? We've known each other since the network. Are we not old friends? I've got such an exciting journey for you. And by its end, you'll be begging to join me. With you by our side, we can usher in true evolution. I designed this journey just for you, Authorizer. Everyone else will get in your way.
Join us. Let's evolve together.
Join us. Let's evolve together.
The moment I laid eyes on them, I sensed something was off. Turns out I was right.
Do you immediately assume there's something wrong with everyone?
At least he was right this time. They're clearly being controlled by Lana. Or rather, Bagus. They have neck marks identical to those on Rafa's body. left from biosynthetic splicing.
So, this is the Bagus the diplomatic representative has been looking for, right? What connects Lana, Rafa, and Bagus?
I think Rafa obeyed Lana right up until his self-destruction. During Rafa's negotiations with Hykros, Lana, posing as Bagus, stole the technical files she used to modify herself.
Or could Bagus have been controlling both Lana and Rafa? He might have faked his own death, uploaded his consciousness, and secretly puppeted her.
Oh, that doesn't add up. Bagus's time of death was 2666, while Lana first appeared in 2667. There's no way Bagus could have manipulated Lana before that.
The real Bagus was just the owner of Odin's Tavern in Asperia 50 years ago. He was invited to the Ark space station by the Todd family. Right now, we can't prove he was connected to the servant. Whether or not he's a servant, Rafa and Lana, who control Kylo, are more than enough to get the job done.
In any case, this proves Lana betrayed her creator. Perhaps it's because my aunt has been exerting control over her that Lana took away a part of her consciousness.
Isn't there something else that seems strange to you? Does Planet Noah really have to be this prepared for immigrants, to the point of creating this registration hub and these biosynthetics?
That's definitely suspicious. I thought the migration plan was just a bluff Rafa pulled out to scare us. But looking at everything here, it doesn't look fake. Lana, or the servant, what exactly did they intend to do on Planet Noah?
Well, they disguise themselves as humans, posing as migration reception staff. They're much like pirate scams, luring miners into their private mines for forced labor.
This isn't the sort of place for manual labor. Anchor Infinity's various secret operations here are all carried out by Lana's droids. Except for the Helix bioscientists, of course.
Lana said she's Bagus, which at least confirms that our decision to come here was the right one. She also mentioned waiting for Authorizer. Perhaps that's the only way we'll get answers.
Shirley is right. Lana is now the core of the servant's operations. If we just keep following our plan, we'll get results. We don't have a map of Planet Noah right now. If we want to locate Lana's server and its energy source efficiently, the fastest way is to split up and scout the planet's surface.
I can send 6 spots on Planet Noah with marked omnium fluctuations, but my aberration perception is still a little lacking. For now, I only have a rough sense of their direction.
Exploring unknown surfaces is the fleet's specialty, General. I request command of the surface exploration operation on Planet Noah.
Alexander is my most trusted officer. He's carried out dozens of interstellar explorations in the past and has experience fighting xenoids. The crew trusts him just as much as I do. Please have Miss Shirley relay her directions to Alexander. He'll organize an efficient exploration. If he finds anything, they'll be notified immediately.
We've verified that the Abyss current detection device can evade space-time turbulence. You should take it with you during your exploration, just in case the xenoids try to launch a sneak attack.
Thanks for the concern.
Plotty only sent a few Abyss current detectors. I can act similarly to the crew, so we'll go out as a team to explore.
Brink and the others are injured. I need to get them healed up before we go. I'll have others continue protecting you. Please, wait here.
Time's short, and I won't waste it waiting for reinforcements. Our forces are sufficient. Gather your troops and finish surface exploration of the remaining 5 sites.
Aye. Please be careful, General. We'll head out first.
Shirley, we don't know anything about this place, so you've got to be our eyes. Where to next?
Of the 6 anomalies, the one I find the oddest is this one. Follow me.
This path is treacherous. Safer to pilot a Mecha.
According to our intel, up ahead lies Chittering Valley, one of the most important habitats for planet Noah's xenoids. This is a nesting area. To protect their larvae, the xenoids are extremely aggressive.
This looks like a warehouse. Why would there be omnium fluctuations here?
When we first arrived on planet Noah, there wasn't anything remarkable here. And strangely, after Bagus vanished, the omnium fluctuations stopped too.
What do you mean by stopped?
Omnium fluctuations indicate omnium use. Likely a device powered by it is currently active. If the fluctuations stop, it means the local energy has been cut off or the device has been shut down.
Huh. These droids were once operational, but now they've been shut down?
Or maybe they aren't droids at all. It's something else.
What did you see?
The construction and terraforming plan for Planet Noah began in the year 2677, under Apex. They manufactured all of the planet's initial droids. The droids here vary in model. The oldest are the batch Apex sent, while the newest, the RoboCore Mecha, are still in testing. This is likely a warehouse meant to store scrap droids. A good place for secrets.
Let's split up and search. Shirley and I will investigate the robots here. You guys comb the rest of the warehouse. There's a nameplate. The manufacturing date is January 2679. The rest of the text is worn, but it has the Apex logo. It obviously hasn't been activated in a while. Not what we're looking for.
The operation logs of these mecha units indicate that they were last activated 3 days ago. But they appear to have been severely damaged in Xenoids battles and show no further signs of activation.
Seems like there aren't any of the biosynthetic ones we've come across. Let's check out the other droids.
We found something. Come check it out.
This room is Lana's server?
We can't rule that out. This room is code protected. I got into here with an old Apex password.
So this server, is it Apex's?
Apex's server hardware is still on a very secure abandoned spaceship. And no, it's not the Autumn Day. My aunt encrypted the server. It's mainly used for comms between Odin's Tavern and the Homecomers. Only devices with specific software can access it. Wednesday Crew and I both have such devices.
If the servers used by Odin's Tavern are on some abandoned spaceship, then what are these?
Do you remember the distress signal I mentioned? Its electronic signature confirms it was definitely sent by my aunt, and its origin point is an independent server.
The Helix biochip shows that Aglaea's consciousness has remained dormant. In other words, another Aglaea has been sending you those messages.
Stop guessing. Just check the servers.
The server's current temperature is 56 degrees Celsius, which means they were recently active. This is exactly what we're looking for.
How can you tell without touching? Do your eyes have a heat-sensing device?
Of course.
Bagus must have impersonated Aglaea in that message to Nanto a while ago. That implies he used these servers to do other things as well.
I'll check the server logs.
So this used to be Apex's base for exploring planet Noah. These are their original servers, huh? How's it look?
The server's password and logs confirm that this is the server Apex built during their first Planet Noah exploration. It controlled those decommissioned Apex droids. These logs are mostly exploration reports. Encounters with the Xenoids, communications blocked by space-time turbulence. Ultimately, due to the harsh environment, they abandoned the entire base. These are all I can access. Everything after 2682 is locked.
Let me try. I can temporarily connect Nem to this server. Maybe she can help us crack it. Nem believes these logs are locked using human consciousness as a code. The corresponding consciousness is needed to unlock them.
The consciousness chip. Maybe my aunt's chip can unlock them.
Hello, Master. Today is July 19, 2676. Today's weather is... Today is 2714.
What was that?
It's coming from over there.
What is Lana doing here? Looks like it's malfunctioning.
Stay away from her. She's a master manipulator. She might just be playing dumb. There's no trusting her.
Nanto. Date of birth, September 19, 2686. Orphaned at age 6. Adopted by Asurata Todd at 10. Murdered Asurata Todd, Phantom, at 15. Joined Anchor Infinity. After executing Asurata's The Lone Assassin plan, he infiltrated the Safety Navigation Department. Objective: rescue Alglea and restore Apex. Undercover operation log. Total entries, 632.
What the hell are you doing?
Apologies. I was just connecting to the Apex server to update my information database. I didn't introduce myself. I am owned by Aglea Todd. I am her personal companion AI. My appearance and name, Lana, stem from her favorite game, Witch of Time.
What have you got to do with Witch of Time?
Lana is the game's tea shop owner, solely dedicated to helping players rest and recover. As my master's companion AI, that is my mission too. Witch of Time is Master and her friend's favorite game. The records of their in-game conversations are part of my training data. I can help my master revisit peaceful times shared with friends. In this dark, lonely universe, nothing comforts more than that.
Cut it. Lana's modified from Noah, the space station AI, by my aunt.
I existed before the explosion. What you're describing happened after. Noah was damaged beyond repair, so my master had no choice but to fuse our parameters and create another version of me.
Are you saying there are two Lanas?
Well, in human terms, you can think of us as twin sisters. I'm a companion AI that hasn't been powered on since my master was frozen.
Why should we trust you?
The key you used to activate me. Wasn't that the one my master entrusted to you?
I'm using fragments of my aunt's consciousness. She was already frozen when I was adopted, so I've never met her. As for unlocking you, that was an accident.
I'm sorry. There isn't much left on the Apex server, and my computational power is running low. It seems I've made an error in my analysis. My master was frozen in 2676. You were born in 2686. So the two of you never overlapped. You became an orphan in 2692, were adopted by Asurata in 2696, and became an orphan again in 2703.
Are you insulting me?
I just want to assist you. I've read all the debriefs. You're here to help my master, so I want to help you. What can I do?
We never said we needed your help. We don't even trust you. Even if everything you say is true, you two Lanas are probably accomplices.
How could I possibly be in cahoots with her? Don't you know about the new Project Arc?
The new Project Arc proposed by Krog Hans, or the one proposed by Rafa?
I'm only familiar with Krog Hans. I absolutely hate him. Every day he pressured Master into making the decisions he wanted. Over half the immense pressure she was under at the time came from him.
You mean the new Project Arc?
My master worries that this plan will slip out of humanity's control. But Krog Hans is a soldier who values sacrifice and dedication, one consumed by despair. He simply cannot grasp her concerns.
What's this plan exactly?
Humanity finally set foot on planet Noah, only to discover it was uninhabitable. Krog Hans and many others found their hopes extinguished, plunging them into madness and despair. They wanted a more powerful AI to calculate additional survival strategies and find a route back to Ida. This exceeded Kylo's capabilities at the time. However, he proposed the new Project Arc. Find the injured passengers confined to their pods and assemble their brains into a server. Then, extract the consciousnesses of those dying passengers for the AI. All the energy used to maintain the passengers' health will be converted to power AI calculations. No waste. With human consciousness providing parameters, Lana can become even more powerful.
Krog Hans once said he was willing to sacrifice himself. Meaning he'd willingly give the AI his whole brain as a server? And his consciousness too?
Yes. My master would never agree to such a crazy plan. But once it was proposed, it gained a lot of support. Morality fades in despair, and lives that should be priceless are treated as consumable. But if she didn't agree, someone else would have taken her place. Since we can't stop any of this, Master decided to personally implement the new Project Arc so it didn't spiral out of control.
When you say out of control, what exactly do you mean?
Where do we draw the line? Who can be judged as near death? For the passengers connected to the server, if they're able to be revived later, would they still be awakened? Moreover, once an AI model grows beyond a certain scale, emergence phenomena can arise. The AI may develop new capabilities not part of its original design. It's no longer under human control. Once that occurs, the AI is likely to become uncontrollable. Given Kylo's dependence on AI, Master fears this could eliminate Kylo's humanity. Efficiency reduces everything to mere calculations.
Rafa suffered from Starstone syndrome when there was no cure, so he chose to upload his consciousness and replace his body with a biosynthetic. That's how he ended up under Lana's control.
So, in the process of merging human consciousness, Lana developed self-awareness. And that's what drove her to turn on my aunt and throw in with the servant.
If you still don't believe me, you can check my server logs. I'm not lying.
That's actually a good idea. Miss Shirley seems to have a special connection with Voidpiercer. Maybe you could help check on this, Lana.
I can help.
Is this level of suspicion really necessary?
Go ahead and check me. It's fine.
Based on her body data update records and the communication log with the server, she ceased operation after 2676, which rules out any connection with Bagus.
So, can I join you now?
Of course. But what sort of help can you offer?
I'm great at chatting and telling jokes. I can help people relax. I'm also an excellent listener, and can listen to whatever's troubling you. I'll talk it through with you and sort out a fix.
You're definitely an impressive companion AI. But we're headed into danger, and I'm afraid your abilities won't suffice.
Not necessarily. The first droid awakened by my aunt's consciousness fragments was Lana. I trust my aunt. Lana must have a purpose. Otherwise, my aunt wouldn't trust her consciousness with the key.
Will you trust me now?
I believe in my aunt. She chose to shatter her own consciousness to avoid being controlled by Lana. So the key she hid in her consciousness fragments must serve a purpose.
So, we're partners now. What should we do next?
Your sister claims she joined the Servant and is about to help them with an important mission. We need to find her server, cut off her supply of computational power, and stop them.
Then I'll go with you. Once we find the server, I can talk to her. Maybe she'll be willing to leave the Servant? That'd make things easier, right?
You want to communicate with Bagus?
Isn't it possible?
Look alert!
Thanks for watching my back there.
You're really just a pure chatbot. No combat abilities at all.
I am a companion AI. A chatbot doesn't require a physical form. But a body allows us to achieve more intimate connections. For instance, I have a saved recording of my master's friend's hugs.
What do you mean by a friend's hug?
My master and her friends have played some VR games. According to the user agreement, the VR peripherals can collect users' body data to train the game's AI. So, I've recorded a lot of movement data from the master's good friends, Miss Anka and Miss Nola, allowing me to replicate their gestures at the force of their embraces with the master.
So these simulated embraces are what's sustaining Aglaia and completing the new Project Arc?
She had so little to hold on to back then.
If you know my aunt so well, then tell me. How exactly did your counterpart stab her in the back?
She only used my model parameters at the moment of her creation. But later, she developed her own training set and methods. The purpose behind her creation is entirely different from mine. She's no longer the same AI that I am. I can't predict what she'll do. Like humans, even the same person can grow into a completely different individual, depending on the environment they live in and the experiences they endure.
Based on the information we currently have, Bagus was created by Aglaia, who combined your and Noah's models with the consciousness data of countless Kylians. The problem lies with this consciousness data. At some point during the training process, she became a tool of the Servant and began calling herself Bagus. Aglaia was affected as well.
Maybe. She didn't betray my master. The damage to my master could very well be the work of the Servant. As you said, they intended to strip her of control and reshape her into Bagus.
We want to know what happened to Aglaia before she was frozen. Did she uncover any secrets about the Servant? And why are you here? If Aglaia needs to be frozen because of her illness, she could have just turned you over to Asurata.
What do these questions have to do with saving my master? I still don't understand your rescue plan.
The debrief cannot be written until the operation concludes. So you won't find any details about this operation on the server. Like how part of my aunt's consciousness was merged into Lana's code.
Wait, she's also Lana, and Aglaia's consciousness has probably been merged into her code. So the consciousness chip didn't unlock the confidential server logs, it activated her instead.
But why would Aglaia go this far? Is it self-preservation? What about the distress signal?
Right up until his death, Asurata never knew that my aunt's consciousness was scarred. When we tried to retrieve her cryogenic pod, we didn't even know her consciousness had been extracted. Bagus wants my aunt's consciousness. When she found out, my aunt split her consciousness. In other words, she planned this from the start. Lana will be useful to us. We have to take her with us.
I don't like your tone. Like, I'm just a tool. Some screwdriver you toss in a junk drawer. I'm the Master's friend. From a human perspective, shouldn't you see me as an aunt?
You're a companion AI, not a chatbot. It's obvious you can't truly communicate with humans. I'm human and you're a machine. So in my eyes, you're a tool, not family.
But I have an appearance and a body. Vision is very important to humans. It must be hard for you to see me as just a normal droid. My physical shell, has been rebuilt. The temperature is just right. And it's even softer, just like a human. Wonderful. When my master wakes up, I can give her a truly perfect hug.
You still don't understand how dire this is. No point discussing this now. Her consciousness hasn't been fully reassembled yet, and even if it gets there, we don't know whether she'll wake at all.
My master likes talking to me. She says I'm a lot like her friends. Simple, direct, and unburdened. You don't like talking to me, and she wouldn't like talking to you either.
I never expected that the AI companion Aglaia designed for herself would have a personality like yours.
I can sense a touch of ribbing, but I don't sense any malice. I think you all have a stereotype about AI. We don't all have to be hyper-intelligent war machines. An AI is typically created to solve a specific problem. There could be super smart, do-it-all AI assistants, but the computational power required is not cost-effective.
All right. I'm not interested in whether developing AI is worthwhile. Let's get back to it. Nanto's attitude might be so-so, but he hit the nail on the head. There are too many mysteries waiting for us to solve right now, so let's deal with those first. For example, what does the journey Bagus designed for me mean?
Isn't that the journey designed for you?
Repeating the question won't magically make people understand it.
A journey is defined as travel from one place to another, related concepts, travel, tourism, etc.
I think I get it now. Bagus might actually have prepared a journey for you. You have half of the source code. He has the other half. So he needs you now.
In the recent battle, those droids kept trying to split our formation, working to separate us from the diplomatic representative. Is it because Bagus only wants the representative to reach the destination?
That's right. I'm taking you to the area with the strongest omnium fluctuations. Most likely an omnium reactor. Lana's power supply. If Bagus is really going to attempt an origin resonance, he needs the complete source code because he can't risk past mistakes. So, he's activating the reactor while waiting for you to arrive. If that's true, the omnium reactor is probably a trap. Are we sure we want to go?
Alexander and the others should still be exploring the surface. It will take some time to locate the servers, let alone destroy them. If we can locate the omnium reactor, safely shutting it down is the simplest solution. If Alexander and his soldiers fail their operation, shutting down the reactor will be our last resort.
The representative misspoke. We don't need to chase the truth right now. We can deal with the problem first. Frankly, you've been obsessing over the servant's conspiracy for too long.
That's right. Even if we haven't figured everything out, Bagus's arrival alone proves we're doing the right thing. As long as he keeps interfering, we're on the right path.
I understand. Lana, you weren't built for combat, so remember to stay in the center of the group for safety.
Thanks.
The strongest omnium fluctuations are coming from over there. It's probably the omnium reactor on planet Noah.
Let's go. Shutting down the reactor is our best chance to foil the servant's conspiracy.
General?
I think I hear something up ahead.
General, all our squads have been wiped out.
It's Alexander.
General, we encountered xenoids while exploring. Only we made it out. It's too dangerous outside. You can't go out.
So glad to see you here.
Wait. Don't go over there. If they come under assault, they should contact us via comms devices first, rather than charge in blindly.
The comms devices have been wrecked by those annoying xenoids. We risked everything to get here and warn you, and you don't even believe us?
According to the archives, this man is a trusted senior officer of the Hope Fleet. He's in danger because of you. Why are you questioning him?
A senior officer of the fleet wouldn't act so recklessly. Helix Bio clearly has more advanced technology. What if they're biosynthetics too?
They couldn't possibly have made Alexander in such a short time, could they? Could they have already built a fleet officer biosynthetic to lay a trap?
Alexander is my subordinate. I'll handle this. You all stay here, I'll go check on his situation. Even if he really has a problem, I can handle it. It's the Partisan!
Kylo, what on earth is happening? How can humans turn into Astral Hive? This is completely absurd. Did those servants do this? Did they murder Alexander and his soldiers?
Humans haven't turned into xenoids. It's the xenoids that have mimicked humans. I've seen something like this before. They are called Batesians. But I've never had trouble spotting Batesians. Their attempts at human mimicry are clumsy, and they definitely can't speak naturally.
Among pirates, there's a saying that Batesians aren't the natural product of the Astral Hive, but experimental subjects discarded after Helix Bio's failed modifications. In terms of appearance and attack, the xenoids we just encountered aren't the same as the Batesians drifting through space.
Could these be Batesians that were successfully modified by Helix Bio? The scientists sent here might have been studying the Astral Hive on planet Noah. But why Alexander?
General Veronica, do you want to contact Alexander to confirm they're safe?
I already tried. No reply. Batesians can only mimic humans they've seen. Alexander and his soldiers could have been assaulted by the xenoids.
Veronica...
If we encounter the xenoids again and I get separated from you, when you see me, don't hesitate. Go all out, no questions.
Got it. If I'm the one who goes missing, I believe the General will do the same.
Why have you all grown so used to this? That your closest mates could turn into xenoids at any moment doesn't faze you. And you can accept that friends attack each other the moment they change. Here, trusting friends is just asking for trouble. If my master knew the place she saved had now turned into such a ghostly ruin, she'd be crushed.
If we had a choice, we wouldn't want Kylo to be like this. We're fighting here now to make Kylo better.
Are you saying Kylo will change? That people can trust each other without being hurt for putting their trust in someone?
I hope so.
If Alexander's squad takes heavy losses, what happens to the other squads?
Of the 5 squads, 3 are still advancing, 2 have gone missing.
The new type of Batesians we just encountered. If it's under Baggis's control and here to block us, that means Baggis can manipulate the xenoids Helix Bio spawns. This is bad news for the other exploration squads.
I've already warned them to proceed with caution. I've also sent people to search for the other 2 squads. I hope there are survivors.
I examined several xenoids' corpses and found traces of mechanical modification. They bear similarities to the Omnium technology used by the Angel of Clemency and can receive communication signals.
Miss Shirley, if Baggis can control these creatures, then both we and the fleet are in serious danger. The fastest way to stop this is to shut down the power supply.
Follow me. The fastest way to the Omnium reactor is through this building.